Hello and welcome to another episode of the Campus podcast. It's me, your host Clay, joined by the co-host today, Meg.
Hello.
Uh, in getting revenge for trying to figure out what spotted dick is, I'll be testing Meg on Canadian vernacular and locations.
I've also fixed my microphone now.
Yes, after everyone brutally made fun of Meg's microphone situation, she fixed it.
I'm sorry.
I'll be honest, I honestly did not notice.
Well, you're not going to be able to notice because you're hearing me through Discord, which uses different settings.
Oh.
That's why.
Oh, okay. I was like, when you said like your mic was really bad, I was like, oh, am I deaf? Do I just like have terrible hearing quality and did not notice the entire time?
No, it's because it was set up through my what I used to record. So,
Oh, fair enough.
but yes,
Well, yeah,
I'm ready to try and learn some Canadian stuff.
fair enough. Well, we'll go through three sections just like you did. We'll do slang and words, then we'll do locations and a very small section on Canadian food because we don't have any. Other than, I'm not going to ask you what poutine is because I'm pretty sure everyone's like, yeah, Canadians, they love throwing gravy on fries, the weirdos.
Hey, we like gravy with fries
Exactly.
or
But
chips.
apparently that's true. It's chips over there. And chips are crisps.
Yeah, that's just it's wrong to me. But anyway, we're not here
Well,
to
absolutely.
we're not here to discuss why things are incorrect with the world.
I don't know. We came from over there and we changed it, so like maybe you're wrong.
No, you were the ones that were like, we don't want to live over here anymore. We're just gonna go and change everything because we don't want to be like you anymore. It's just like, well, I mean, you go and have fun with those 142 pair of shoes, you fucking psychopaths.
Well, we were an awkward child, okay? Hey, at least we didn't throw a bunch of tea into the river and tell you that we're no longer part of your commonwealth. We, in fact, I think are still part of it. We still print the king on our money. So, there you go.
There you go.
All right. Are you ready for Is That Canadian Slang?
Da da da. I am ready as I'll ever be.
All right, I'm gonna start you off with an easy one, I think, because I'm pretty sure this gets mentioned semi-regularly. Uh, do you know what a toonie is?
Toonie?
Toonie.
Like double O toonie?
Yep, double
Like
O toonie.
like cartoony without the car?
You know what? Very close. No Y. It's Toonie.
Okay. Is it used to describe a person?
It is not. It is a thing. In fact, it is multiple of a singular thing.
Is it edible?
No, I would really not recommend it.
Okay. Multiple of it. So what? So it's like it's the same thing but like lots of the same thing.
Specifically, it is only two of a thing.
I got Windows dial-up tune right now. um so more than one thing is called it because you've just said two.
Yep. hmm
So two things could be called a toonie.
Two of the things are called a toonie.
Is it something?
And
Is it something you use every day?
yes, I would say. I would say yes. Yeah, it is something you would use regularly. I'll give you what the singular version of it is called.
Okay.
A loony.
That doesn't help.
I know.
um, a Looney Toony. That's what my brain's thinking now. Like Looney
Yep.
Tunes, Looney Toony.
It does. Looney is spelled exactly the same way as Toonie, but it is just L instead of T.
You use it every day?
I-
What time during the day? Is it the same
What
time?
It is not the same time. It's not something you would use. It's not something you use like regularly as part of a routine.
Okay.
But I would say, God, it is so hard to figure out what to describe it without being like, oh, you would use it in this situation, and then
Now,
you would be like, oh,
now
it's
you
this.
know how I feel.
God, being behind the curtain is in fact hard to be the wizard. Okay, yeah, you use it regularly, but trying to figure out a way to like give a hint and not give it away. It doesn't. Yeah, you don't use it right. You won't use it like at the same time every day. But I would say if you like take the bus or go shopping or do like basically if you go out and about, you would use it.
And if you have two, it's a toonie, and one, it's a loony? What the fuck? And I thought we were weird.
Welcome. Remember, we came from you guys, so you're weird by default.
You're the rejects we kicked out into the ocean.
I don't think that's how Canada works.
No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
I can't believe it.
Of course I'm joking. I'm friends with a Canadian. God.
Who are they? I bet they're a weirdo.
I wonder.
I'll give you another hint. You would normally keep it in like a wallet or coin purse.
I'm thinking.
I can hear it.
Yeah, you might as well hear my brain ticking away.
The gears are turning.
It's not like a token, is it? We class it as a token.
Ooh. Okay. You are on a good track with token, but it is not a token.
Because we refer to them as tokens because obviously it's not like actual currency, but you can get like a piece of metal in the shape of like, most of the time it's a pound coin now, and you can put it into a supermarket trolley and it thinks you're giving it a pound and lets you take the trolley.
Yeah. It is not like a token that is non-currency.
Okay. So is it more like an ID thing?
It's not an ID thing. Other places you could find it. If you were having a really lucky day, you could find one on the ground.
So is it literally just money?
Yeah, it's money.
But if you only have two of it, so if you have more than two, there's just no word for it. It's just money.
We have two coins. We have $1, like $1. It's called a loonie because it has a loon, the like animal on it. And then we have a toonie. Canada makes a $2 coin, and it's called a toonie because it's worth 2 loonies. And then once you get to a $5 bill, that's a $5 bill. It's not a foonie.
Oh God.
We produce a $2 coin and we call it a toonie.
Well, we have a £2 coin, but we just call it a £2 coin or £2.
So you have 2 names for it? See? I'm not so weird. You're the weird one.
No, but we don't have one separately for the pound. The pound is called a £1 or a quid, because it is just one of. Whereas if you have a £2 coin, it's £2. There isn't a difference there. It's the same name.
I don't know. You say a dollar, I think a loony. I think that's the same thing.
Oh my god.
See, we also have weird things. I do want to know at one point why someone thought it was a very cool idea to just be like, oh, it's got the picture of the duck, the loon on it. This is a loony, and we just ran with that forever.
I would have just called it a quacker.
Oh, that's a good one. Okay,
Anybody
I gotta
got
get them to make. I think that's a $4 coin kind of name.
Anyone got a quacker on them?
It sounds weird to say. All right, here's another one. This one I don't know how regular is, but what is a double double?
So again, I want to start asking like similar questions. Is it
Yep.
something that like you either say, or is it, if it's a thing, if you use it on like a daily basis or say it on a daily basis?
You know what? Depending on like what kind of person you are, I personally would never use the term double double like in my daily life, but some people would probably say it once, twice, maybe like more a day, depending on what kind of person they are.
And what type of people do they tend to be? Is it a stereotype?
It's a Canadian stereotype.
Okay, that's not helpful.
It's not very helpful, but yeah, it describes something.
Is it food related?
Yes.
A drink or like edible food?
A drink.
Is it alcohol based?
No.
Is it caffeine based?
Yes.
So is it like to do with like coffee shots?
I don't know what a coffee shot is specifically, but I think I'm gonna infer that yes, it does involve coffee shots.
So like so when I say a coffee, so normally what when we say like a shot of coffee is in like, so what they would class a shot, like a single shot of like coffee is an espresso.
Okay. So it's
And then
you're on the right
depending,
track
yeah,
with
and depending
coffee.
on like what type of coffee you have, some will have like just one shot. Some people will ask for like 2 shot coffee if they want it to like taste stronger, or a coffee that has 2 shots but they don't want it as strong. They'll say like, "Can I just have a single shot latte, for example, instead of like a normal one, which is 2 shots?"
I like the idea of someone asking for like a double shot of espresso, and it's just like, okay, 2 shots of espresso, doubled again, so 4 shots of espresso. I'm like, yeah, I want to die. Uh, so not specifically, you're on the right track with coffee, but not like espresso and stuff like that.
So is it for a cold coffee, like a
Uh,
frappe?
no, it is usually for hot coffee.
Is it the size of the drink?
Nope. You could ask for a medium coffee double double.
So double the strength?
Nope, it is not a strength-based thing. Did I cut
For,
out there?
no, for the listeners right now, I'm crunching my face in confusion. It is not something the microphone will ever pick up for you.
If your microphone does in fact pick up you scrunching your face, I think you've pulled a muscle and I think you need a doctor.
I feel like I don't know, I just can't think of anything else other than just like, it's to do with coffee. But every fucking answer I've given you is like, nope, it's not that. And it's just like, well, what else is there? Is it to do with the amount of cream in your fucking coffee? But you said no, because it's to do with the actual
No,
amount of caffeine. So I'm like, so it's
no, no,
it's the
no, no.
strength of coffee, right?
No, I said it's not about the strength of coffee. It's not about the amount of espresso. You didn't say anything about the cream.
Is it to do with having extra cream?
Uh, cream and something else.
Milk?
Cream or milk and something else.
I don't know, sugar?
Yes. Double double is just 2 milk or cream and 2 sugar.
Wow.
we've just gotten really fast at it. We just like instead of saying 2 cream, 2 sugar, we're just like double double. In fact, we have a few slangs for the amount of cream or milk and sugar in coffee. There's triple triple, obviously 3 and 3. A weird one, the 4x4, which is just 4 and 4, which I wonder why you're having coffee now.
That just we just basically be like, can I just have the bucket, please? Because that's how much it sounds like you're ordering. I just want the bucket.
I had a weird guy. I used to work. The reason I said that it's kind of like Canadian, it's very like a Canadian stereotype, because it was popularized by people who went to Tim Hortons, which is like our nation's coffee brand.
Mm-hmm.
So like, I used to work at Tim Hortons, and I had a guy. I worked on like the major highway in Ontario, the 401. They have a bunch of like rest stops. I worked at a Tim Hortons at one of them, and I'm working like the midnight shift. We had a guy come in, and he said, "I want the Wayne Gretzky."
The what?
The Wayne Gretzky.
Which is what, a bucket?
Might as well have been. Wayne Gretzky's jersey number is 99. So he wanted 9 milk, 9 sugar. I think he wanted coffee milk. I think he just wanted like a cold coffee milk, and I'm like, you've done it, because like I put the milk in, and I went, I'm like, the cup is almost full. It's like, yeah, I just want like it's a splash of coffee in there. And I'm like, okay, like when you say it like that, it makes way more sense. But when you tell me you want coffee with 9 milk, 9 sugar, I think you're insane.
Do you not warm the coffee then?
The coffee is warm.
No, like I meant the milk. Sorry, when I said coffee, I was like, eh.
No, the milk is cold.
What?
Yeah. Well,
you don't heat the milk? We always have hot milk in coffee.
Nope.
What is wrong with you people? I don't even drink coffee, and I know that's wrong.
I don't drink coffee either, so I can't say either way. I worked at a coffee place. I still don't drink coffee.
That blows my mind, man.
I function on good sleep and orange juice.
They do hot all coffees, unless you're having like a frappe, like a cold drink that's got caffeine in it. You always have hot milk.
Why?
Because that's how in the UK it's done. I don't get why. What. If I knew, I'd tell you. As someone who doesn't drink caffeine, I'm sorry. Know.
I thought it was ask a local. They'll know the reason. I deferred to the expert in the room.
Again, though, why do you have cold milk in your coffee? You can't tell me because you don't drink coffee either.
Because I can't. I have to just assume that it's out of the pure laziness of the milk is in the fridge. Pull the milk out of the fridge. Pour it in the cup. There you go. Magic.
Jesus.
I think, yeah, it might just be pure laziness. Or I'll just delve deep into the Canadian origins of, it's cold here. We love everything cold.
It's cold here. We love everything cold.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh, right, okay. That's the most interesting thing I've heard today, that you want cold milk in your coffee.
Hell yeah, the most interesting part of Canada. Cold milk,
which is now terrifying, because when I come to visit, when I ask for a hot chocolate, are you going to give me cold milk? Because that we got problems.
No, okay, now you're just being ridiculous.
But you'll do it
we
to
make hot chocolate
coffee?
With water. We make hot chocolate with water.
So you're the instant lazy bastards then?
No, just some people prefer it that way. I like it with milk personally.
Oh my god. If it's instant and it's got milk powder in it, it's fine to use hot water, because that's what I have to drink at home. But if it's the one where it needs milk, you need hot milk.
Wait, did you call me a lazy bastard and say you have the instant stuff at home as well?
No,
You can't do that. You can't do that. You can't put me on blast and then on a hot mic.
No.
Oh, but I do it too.
I know. I'm saying that if it's not instant hot chocolate with milk powder in it, then it's lazy. If it already has milk powder in it, Well, I have instant hot chocolate with milk powder. I will even take a photo of the ingredients and send it to you if I have to prove my point.
I will double check our hot chocolate powder. I assume it also has milk powder.
If it's got milk powder in, that's totally fine. But if it's one where it specifically states you have to make it with hot milk and you make it with cold milk or hot water, you're a Philistine because it doesn't taste right. It tastes disgusting.
You know, I would like to point out that I didn't put all of your quirky stuff from the UK on blast on your quiz podcast.
You totally could have done, and I could have gone, no, I 100% totally agree. We're all fucking idiots.
I was nice and polite, and I'm sorry about that.
Also, I'm not going against what you've told me so far. It's just what's been casually brought up outside of the questions, okay?
Yeah, I love it's not been the questions. All right. To get back on topic,
yes.
I got another one for you.
Mm-hmm.
This one's funnier to me. What is a dart?
A dart?
A dart.
D-A-R-T?
D-A-R-T. I am pronouncing it very specifically, dart. Because that is just how I know that people pronounced it.
It's not going to be an actual fucking dart, obviously, is it?
No, it is not like a dart that you play darts with.
Again, is it a way to describe a person, or is it a thing?
It is a thing.
Okay. Is it something that is used regularly, or not?
For some people, they would use it regularly and would feel the need to use it regularly.
Is it addictive?
Yes.
Is it to do with smoking?
Yes.
Is it what they refer to as an e-cigarette or an actual fag?
An actual cigarette, yeah.
Because we call them fags.
We call them darts.
We call it fags or cigs.
See, nobody gets mad in Canada about what we call cigarettes. Nobody makes a fun, quirky moment and go like, they call them darts up there. Yeah, that's just it. That one was fast. You got that really fast.
It was because of the way you said, like, certain people would use them on a regular basis, and I was like, oh, okay. Do these people happen to be addicted to using them by any chance?
All right, note to self: do not emphasize anything. Meg's observing it. All right, here's one. What is a toque?
T-U-K or T-double-O-K?
T-O-Q-U-E.
Oh, okay. No, we're going to be posh and put a Q in it instead.
Oh, yeah, we're going to put a Q in it.
We're going to put a Q in it. Ugh, they'll never see that coming.
Sometimes it is spelled T-O-U-Q-U-E. There's just kind of variance in that.
For no reason whatsoever, I feel.
It honestly depends on what province you're in.
Oh, okay.
Because we have like some provinces that are primarily like French, some that are more like
okay.
There's a little variance. Like we have like Newfoundland and Labrador, which are a lot more like maritime, so like a lot more like Irish and Scottish over there. Like there's just some variance in some words. Welcome to Canada. We like to make things a little harder depending on where you live.
I mean, when you come over here, you're going to realize that's only within like an hour's distance from where you travel to.
That's fair, but that's because you guys are so small.
But more compact.
That's true. I drive for like 10 hours in one direction. I haven't left the province.
Oh, no. You can leave to the next county in the space of like 2 hours.
You know what? There's got to be at least a satisfying feeling when you drive in like other countries where it's like, wow, I really made it very far. I drive for like 2 hours. I'm like, we're still like so close to home. I'd say I would argue like it's still 2 hour drive back, but it's like we haven't like nothing's changed really.
Well, if you were to travel like 2.5 hours in a specific direction here, you'd be at the seaside, and I'm smack bang in the middle of England.
I mean, we have like, I think on Lake Ontario is like one of the biggest freshwater lakes in the world. So like, I can get really close to the waterfront and pretend it's the ocean. I can't see the other side of the lake. That's got to count for something.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So yeah, a toque.
Is it something to describe a person or a thing?
It is a thing.
Okay. Is it used on a regular basis?
During certain times of the year.
Hot or warm? Hot or warm? Hot or cold? Bloody hellfire.
I was gonna say, like, fun fact, Canada doesn't have those two
Error,
temperatures.
error,
We have hot
error,
and cold.
error.
Cold.
Is it something you can use to warm up?
Yeah, you're on the right track. You would use this for warmth.
Can you wear it?
Yes.
Is it like a blanket?
It is not a blanket.
Is it a coat?
Not a coat.
A hat?
It is a kind of hat. Yes. So a toque, it's really similar to like when you think of like a beanie, like one of those like beanies, like the hats.
I have many beanies, yes. I know what you mean.
Think of a beanie, but like you know how like it has all like extra space at the top? There's no extra space on a toque. Like it is just it's basically like a skull cap that goes on your head that is just knitted, usually like a warm kind of fabric, and it's just a like let me send you a picture because I feel like I'm terrible at
I
describing.
have those though. I have
Yeah.
I have beanies that literally like I just put on my head and they are literally like the top my head fills the whole thing.
Oh, cool. You have a toque.
We just call it a beanie over here.
Yeah, a toque.
Hmm.
Yeah. See, we're not so different, you and I. We have the same things.
I'm not saying we don't.
I don't know. Here is another one. What is a keener?
How is that spelled?
Keener. Keener.
Is it a thing?
This one is not a thing. This is something that describes a person.
Okay.
I figured we got to throw one of those in because you always ask like, is it a thing or a person? I've
Yeah.
said thing a lot.
Is it used negatively or positively?
I would say generally it's like a negative. It's used to refer to someone in like a negative way.
Okay. Is it to do with someone being like if someone says something, it's like something you would like reply with, or you would point to them in like the distance and go, "That is a keener."
Yeah, you would more of like you would point to someone and be like, they're a keener.
Is it to do with their appearance, like how they look?
No, I feel like though you could like look at someone and be like, yeah, they could be a keener, but like it's not something that specifically refers to like how they look.
So it's actually how they're acting at the time.
Yeah, it's an act.
Okay. I am thinking.
I know. I am well aware you're thinking. And while you're thinking, I'd like to thank the sponsor of this podcast, the letter A Canadian staple, pronounced A. Hope you're doing all right, A.
Beautiful. Is it like acting over the top?
Oh, that's so close. It's not someone who is acting over the top. But like, yeah, I don't want to send you on the wrong track. So like, not someone who's being like over the top. No.
Is it like a Karen?
No, it's not like a Karen. Trying to see if I can set you on the like a better track because. Okay, a Karen could be a Keener, but not all Keeners would be Karens, kind of deal. which is not very helpful to say, but it's like
It's very much someone that's like, I demand to speak to your manager kind of person, though.
no, not someone who like demand to speak to your manager.
Okay. Someone who complains a lot?
No, not someone who complains a lot. Kind of like the opposite direction.
Okay, so my brain is now going somewhere like, so it'd be someone like, oh my god, hi, oh my god, it's been so long, I've missed you so much, let's get a cute pic together, selfies! One of those people?
Close, but not usually. You're on a closer track to like someone who complains to the manager, but like the opposite way.
Oh, they're like constantly like tipping and being like overly friendly with everybody?
Kind of close. I'm gonna give it to you. It's kind of a keener is someone who's like over eager. Do you have the term like a brown noser?
Yes.
They're
Just
a brown noser.
People pleaser.
Yeah, people pleaser, but like specifically like when you talk like someone's like your boss, it's like, oh, they're a real brown noser. They always like anytime the boss says something like, oh yes, sir, like kind of that deal.
Teacher's pet.
Yeah, teacher's pet. Exactly, teacher's pet.
Um,
Yeah.
um,
When you're like Karen, here's one that you will only that's kind of Ontario based, but I think is very funny because it's an acronym,
okay.
and if you came to visit, it would be important. And I'm not expecting you to get this, but what is the GTA?
My brain's like, Grand Theft Auto!
Immediately, I was like, that's what I was gonna be like. It's like, oh, yeah. Welcome to Canada. We have the Grand Theft Auto.
We steal cars for all the time.
Please, we steal snowplows and zambonis.
Is it to do with like people? Is it an acronym for people?
Not for people, location. Because you might know like what the T in GTA stands for, and if you can get the T, you kind of, I'd give the rest of it to you.
So is it to do with like one specific place or like a generalized
Yes.
area?
So the T is a specific place. The rest of it makes it refer to a generalized area.
So is T Toronto?
Yeah, it's the Greater Toronto area, which if you came to visit, I'm near the GTA area, so it would come up semi-regularly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No, you got it. That's why I was like, you probably know the T because Toronto's like the most noteworthy, most well-known city, I think, in Ontario. It's the capital of the province, but not of the country, which I think is very funny.
Well,
Yeah,
I
our
mean,
capital city is
I
Ottawa.
mean, technically, all of our counties here have like what we would class as like major cities in counties, but they're not the capital city of the country.
Yeah, fair enough.
So I'm close to one of the major cities for the county. I live near the major city of my county. Then it is one of the major cities of like the wider county or like area, and then you have the capital city of the country.
Oh, okay. Huh. That's pretty good. So for Toronto's actually massive. Like the GTA area encompasses what was essentially separate towns that because Toronto expanded are just basically like if you were driving through these areas, you would not be able to tell where they ended and where like Toronto proper began. It would all feel like one flowed city.
Damn.
So like it contains Scarborough, York, North York, East York, and Toronto. We have a lot of Yorks.
I just love how the fact that you have Yorks, because that's just because of the Vikings.
Yeah.
Cause
Got all the Yorks.
We have a York, and York is a Viking term.
I don't know why they were in the middle of Ontario, but
Well,
here's one that
they got over there from Greenland.
oh, well, fair enough. Well, they made it pretty far inland then because like Toronto is in no way close to the ocean at all.
They were probably a good while because the thing is that the Vikings that actually sailed over there, they sailed over to one of like the outer islands, like in between. I think it was in between the border for Canada and America, one of like the smaller islands there.
Oh, well, that would
Um,
do it then.
yeah, but the obviously a lot of descendants of Vikings then would have come over, and they would have taken the names that the Vikings made from England to Canada. So,
Ah,
but
see, I'm learning stuff.
Yeah, York is a Viking name because we have a major city also called York, which still has quite a lot of like Viking heritage to it.
Oh, okay. I don't know. We got North York. That's York, but colder, I guess. All right, I've got just a few more for you, and then we'll move on to some locations.
Okay,
What is a freezy?
is it related to the cold in any way?
It itself is cold. A freezy is cold, but it's I don't know. The free it's an item, it's a thing, and it is cold.
Is it something you use to keep something cold?
No. That it I mean you could, that's a very poor use of it.
Okay. um. So you have it on its own normally?
Yeah, you would have a freezy on its own.
Is it an ice cream or an ice lolly?
Ice lolly is pretty close. It is essentially like a frozen like juice stick that is in like a little clear tube that you can kind of like push up with your thumb.
Oh, that's what you call yours.
Yeah.
Okay.
Again, we're not so different, you and I.
To be honest, I can't remember. I don't know if what we actually call ours because I don't tend to have them that often. I think we just call ours ice pops.
I mean, that makes sense. I mean, like when you're like it's like an ice lolly, I'm like, yeah, it's like essentially the same thing.
Hmm.
All right, what is a snowbird?
Yeah, we still on like word things before we change
Oh yeah,
to
we're still on
location
word
things.
things. Oh yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Don't worry, I'll do the same thing when his location's going like, do you believe this is a real place?
Okay. Um, is the name in any way related to what it actually is?
No,
Because you said snowbird, but it's not an actual snowbird.
it is not an actual snowbird, and it also usually is referred to as snowbirds.
So it's a multiple of something together.
Yes. Usually it's referred to in the plural, but you can have it as it can be a singular thing.
Is it edible?
It is not edible. I'll make sure you know it's not a thing. It is a descriptor.
Oh, it's to describe somebody. Okay.
Yeah. And like I said, like it's normally referred to as an S. So it's usually described a group of people.
Do they all happen to act the same? So, like, when you see them all together, that's why you refer to them as that because they are basically all the same type of person, like
They don't
personality
yeah,
wise.
close. They don't really like they do the same thing, and that's why they're called snowbirds, but they don't necessarily like you wouldn't see a group of them acting a certain way, but they'd all do the same thing, and that's why they were called snowbirds.
Is it based around a sport?
Not a sport, no.
So, is it hobby based?
It could be tangentially hobby based. It itself, you wouldn't call someone a snowbird because of their hobby, no.
Is it because of somewhere that they all go together?
Yes.
And now my brain's gone blank.
Oh no.
Because it's just like, yeah, but where though?
I'm very close to. I'm gonna let you like stew for like a minute. Like, I'll be honest, it's not a specific location. It's like they kind of travel generally the same way. Not like mode, but like towards. They always travel the same. They kind of travel the same way.
It's not to do with transportation.
It is not to do with like the form of transportation or how they get there.
Okay.
A snowbird could like fly, walk, take a boat, but they're always going around like kind of to the same place, but not necessarily the same place. Like the same. God, if I say it, I just give it away. I just say the thing.
Are they going to an event?
Not an event. It's more climate is the reason it's called that.
So they're going somewhere cold.
No.
They're going somewhere warm.
Yep. With that, I kind of just have to give it to you because snowbirds. Well, first off, there's two kinds, but I'm obviously referring to the term we use to describe people who, in the winter, basically just go south. Like, there's a large amount of
Oh.
like, especially like older and more well-off people who like they're called snowbirds because, and they usually kind of go like Southern America, like Florida, kind of stuff like that, like warm climate. But it's mostly, yeah, it's anyone who kind of like travels like to the southern equator, closer to the southern equator during the winter to avoid, Canadian winters.
So migration-wise, okay.
Yeah, that's why they're called snowbirds because they're from Canada where it's cold
Mm-hmm.
and they migrate like birds, so they're just called snowbirds.
Hmm.
It's a neat one. Like when you break it down, it all makes sense. This one is the last one for like terms and that. This one, like I feel like everyone should know, and I don't think it's Canada specifically, but for some reason it's labeled as a Canadian one. What's a trash panda?
uh, somebody who likes garbage.
No.
No?
Oh, excellent. No, you don't know it off the top of your head. That's great.
Okay.
No, it is not someone who likes garbage.
I have heard this saying before.
Yep.
I
It,
tend to
it
use
was
that.
like
I
it was
tend to
pretty popular in a thing.
Yeah, I tend to use that saying to just describe certain people, like trash panda is in like a raccoon, like a trash goblin.
That's it. A trash panda is a raccoon.
Oh, is that what it is? Trash.
Yeah. You just said, I'm like, oh yeah, trash panda is raccoon. It was like the Guardians of the Galaxy movies. They say it a few times, which kind of put it out there. And it's like, what's a trash panda? It's the exact same thing. It's just a raccoon. Kind of a rude way to refer to a raccoon, I guess. But
Yeah.
well, congratulations, Meg. I think you did exceptionally well. Other than getting really hung up on cold milk, I think you stayed focused. You were really good.
I'm not gonna let that go.
I'm going to start heating all of my milk out of spite. And to now, I'm going to pull up some names of different towns or places from a few provinces. I'll give you the names of the provinces, and then I will tell you the name of the place, and I want you to tell me uh, if it's real or not.
Okay.
From Newfoundland and Labrador, we have a place called Dildo.
I've just got to go with my gut on these ones, I think.
Pretty much.
I don't think you do.
Meg, are you sure?
You've been wanting to
Oh,
do this
so much.
since the last time.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And you immediately understand how it feels now. Are you
Oh
sure?
no! Like it won't change my answer. But I was I was actually waiting for you to do it. That's also like you've just been waiting to do this for
Well,
like 2 weeks.
maybe this will start making you question it. You're incorrect. We do, in fact, have a place called Dildo in Newfoundland and Labrador.
And whose smart idea was that?
I, I don't know.
I mean,
In fact, it was made a little.
it says the person coming from a country that has a place called Fingering Hoe.
Fair enough. That is true. I actually wasn't sure if you might know this one because the like late show hosted by like Jimmy Kimmel talked about it, and it kind of like made it semi-known. So I was like, oh,
No.
okay, good. Well, I wasn't sure. I don't know if you like for some reason the UK is a huge fan of Jimmy Kimmel. It's possible. Uh, the next one is: do we have a place in Newfoundland and Labrador called Goobies?
Yeah, why not?
Trusting your gut. Are you sure this time?
Yeah.
You are correct. There is, in fact, a place called Goobies, spelled Goobies.
I know a YouTuber that should go there because they use the nickname Goobers. When they make characters, they always call them Goobers. Goobers from Goobies.
And finally, from Newfoundland and Labrador, do we have a place called Witless Bay?
No.
Okay. What's your thought process there? Why are you so sure that there isn't a place called Witless Bay in Newfoundland and Labrador?
Just the first word that came out of my mouth, man.
You just said it with confidence. I was like, hell yeah. You're wrong. Witless Bay is a real place.
It's not a horrible name for a place, though, to be honest.
No, it's not terrible. It's just like saying you live in Witless Bay sounds very funny to me. All right. Now for Nova Scotia. Do we have a place called Balls Creek?
No.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
You are incorrect. There is a place in Nova Scotia called Balls Creek.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
You guys definitely were one of us at one point with all your silly names.
Here's a good one. In Nova Scotia, is there a place called Lower Economy?
I want it to be true.
You just hope it's true.
Yep.
It is true. In Nova Scotia, we have a place called Lower Economy.
Oh god.
All right. In Nova Scotia, do we have a place called Upper Economy?
You have to if you've got lower. Come on.
We do.
I was about to say, you can't have one without the other. Come on, man.
All right, last one for Nova Scotia. Do we have a place called Trout Face?
No.
You are correct. The first fake one I snuck in there is, in fact, there is no place called Trout Face in Nova Scotia. I went specifically because I wouldn't trust that someone else wouldn't try this. All right. Let's go next to... Okay, we can do all the islands. I'm going to skip to Quebec. I'm sorry, PEI in New Brunswick. Does Quebec have a place called Mayo?
I really want that to be true.
It is true. There is a place called
I
Mayo.
also want Mayo to have been made in Mayo. I know that's not true, but that's where it should have been made.
I would do love if it was just like Mayo from Mayo.
Or that the person that decided to name the place just really fucking loved mayonnaise.
I mean, that would also be great. I just don't know how old the place of Mayo is. The place of Mayo.
The place of Mayo.
Does Quebec have a place called Trois Pistoles?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm never gonna change my decision. So
I don't know. There's in fact a place that is essentially called Three Pistols. All right, Ontario. I'm present to Ontario. I live in it. I live in Ontario. Is there a place called Punky Doodle Corners?
yes,
Are you sure?
I will never change my decision, even if I am wrong.
I am sticking to my guns no matter what. Yes, there is Punky Doodle Corners. Is there a place in Ontario called Balls Falls?
No.
Are you sure? You're not going to change your
Just
No, there is. There's a place called Balls Falls.
seems too on the
What?
nose, but hey ho.
I mean, yeah. Hey, we had a place called Dildo. And Balls Creek. Wait, you thought we had Balls Creek and not Balls Falls? Where do you think the creek lets out? And
Good point.
lastly,
Good
for
point.
Ontario. Yeah, see? We have a method to the madness. Is there a place in Ontario called Bricktown?
No.
You are correct. There is no town called Bricktown. We have a town called Brocktown. Oh, sorry, Brockton. Pretty close, but not. Yeah, right. All right, for Manitoba. Don't worry, we're halfway through the country now. Is there a place called Flin Flon?
I want there to be.
There is.
Flin Flon.
Yeah, right? See, this is what I'm saying. You have to believe in the whimsy of man. Is there a place in Manitoba called Finger?
No.
Yes, there is a place in Manitoba called Finger.
What a weird place to. Okay.
Well, is there a place in Manitoba called Foot?
No.
Damn. I thought you were gonna believe it because Finger was real.
No.
You are correct.
I actually thought that was one you'd try and sneak. No, Julie. My brain literally was like, he's joshing me. No, it's fake.
All right, we're gonna move to Saskatchewan. Is there a place?
You're making them up now.
No, Saskatchewan is a province. I actually should just start making up province names on you and be like, I like it. There's one that I think is very funny, and it's mostly that I feel like we just got lazy. We have all these places that are named, like we have got Nunavut, Manitoba, Saskatchewan, PI, British Columbia, Ontario, and then we have the Northwest Territories. We still call them the Northwest Territories. We just haven't changed that.
Guess it probably won't change now.
It's a little late. It is, in fact, a little late to start changing names.
Yep.
For Saskatchewan, though, is there a place called Moose Jaw?
Yes.
You are correct. Is there a place in Saskatchewan called Regina?
No.
That is, in fact, the capital of Saskatchewan.
Oh. It just
is
sounded
called
too close to vagina, in all honesty.
Oh, I knew. Hey, that is the geography joke of every middle school kid's class. Regina is like vagina. Haha. Is there a place in Saskatchewan called Climax?
No.
There is. There's a place in
Seriously?
Saskatchewan called.
Oh my god. How
See?
horny were the people that made the town names in your place? Jesus Christ.
Well, if you work really hard, you can get from Regina to climax.
God.
Ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba. See?
Don't you mean
We're a
from
bunch of little weirdos here,
don't you
too.
mean you need finger and vagina to get to climax? Nah.
If you go
Nah.
all the way from
Nah.
finger
Nah.
to
Nah.
Regina to get to
Nah.
climax, I will send you a map to show you how ridiculous that kind of journey is. To be like, all right, from finger all the way to Regina to get to climax. It's like this is a 7-hour journey. Hope you'd brought lots of water.
Let's go. Road trip.
Does Saskatchewan have a place called Big Beaver?
No.
It does. We're both horny and lazy. There is a place called Big Beaver.
Oh my god. Let me guess, beavers live around there.
I would assume at one point, probably. I
Someone
bet it's one of
saw
those.
a beaver. Unless that's just the name of someone's vagina. We'll never know, I guess.
We'll never know. All right. So we're going to move on to British Columbia. Is there a place called Stoner?
If it's British related, yes.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a place called Stoner. See, British Columbia, ironically, farthest from you.
Still has all of our stuff, though.
It's true. The farthest from you, and they still couldn't escape the naming conventions. I gotta make sure I'm pronouncing this one right, so I gotta double check it. Is there a place called Bizaz in British Columbia?
Pizzazz?
No, Bizaz.
Pizzazz?
Yeah, Bizaz. Basically pizzazz with a B instead.
No.
You are correct. There isn't a pizzazz.
It was the fact that you were looking up how to pronounce it that made me doubt it.
Really? I thought that would sell it.
Nope.
Okay, well, final one. The last of the places. Spuzum. Is there a Spuzum, British Columbia?
Spuzum? What the hell is a
Spuzum.
What the hell is a
It's a-
spuzum?
I don't know. I
Yeah,
don't know
go
what
on.
a sp-
Yeah, let's just say spuzum is a thing.
Cool. Well, that's the one I was actually looking up how to pronounce. It is in fact real. There is in fact a Spuzum, British Columbia. See, we got a bunch of weird names. They're not necessarily all bad words, but we did have dildo, finger, and everyone's favorite Regina. I've only got about one or two Canadian foods, mostly because I'm not gonna ask you what poutine is, and one of them on the list was butter chicken, and I'm gonna tell,
Seriously?
and I'm like, oh yeah, we're real bored. I'm like, it's not. All of the stuff that we have here basically came from over there, but when you think of food, what is a beaver tail?
Well, I'd like to think it's not a beaver tail, an actual beaver tail, because that'd be
You are
weird.
correct. We've kind of done away with the beaver hunting around here. We no longer hunt beavers for their delicious, delicious tails.
Yeah, you don't put them on hats anymore.
No, it caused madness.
Is it to do with, like, is it meat or vegetables?
There are no meats, and I would argue no vegetables in beaver tails.
Okay. Doesn't sound like a food to me then.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's not a healthy food by any means.
Okay, so it's sugar based?
Yep.
There's like is it like candy or
Not a candy.
is it like a jelly sweet?
No, not a jelly sweet.
Marshmallow? I'm running out of ideas now.
It's more of a pastry.
So so it has okay, so alright. Does it contain like fruit and stuff, or is it just like a flat roll of pastry?
It is a flat roll. It has no fruit, but it could have fruit on it.
Okay, do you
There are many variations to the beaver tail.
I was about to say, do you bake it or do you have to fry it or what?
It is fried.
Is it? And obviously, I know you say pastry, but is it fried like a pancake then?
You're pretty close. It is basically like it's just fried dough that is in the shape of a beaver tail, and then it is topped. Usually with like one of the more popular ones is like the like chocolate hazelnut spread like Nutella, and then toppings on top of that. But sometimes it has like peanut butter and jelly. Like it ranges. Like whatever you can imagine can be put on top of a beaver tail, it probably can be put on top of a beaver tail if it's sweet.
Banana and Nutella are normally a good combo.
Yep, those ones are very popular. Score like broken up score bars with like frosting, like with sugar like frosting on top. Like it's like it will kill you if you eat too many of them. Like they're not like when you're like, does it have fruit? Does it have like vegetables or meat? I'm like, no, no, neither of those. It's fried dough. It's like away from all of that. There's nothing in a beaver tail that you could argue is good for you. If you put a banana on it, I say the banana's bad for you now. All right, the next Canadian food is what is pea meal bacon?
Is it actually bacon or not?
Well, no. Well, that is a debate. That is a debate to be
Oh
had.
my god.
It is pork based. How about we go with that? We start in like that vicinity. It is in fact like a pork based product.
Right.
Some people would tell you like, no, that's not bacon. Some people are like, that is absolutely bacon. Like, I don't know, a bacon snob could reasonably argue that pea meal bacon is not a bacon.
Is it salty?
Yeah,
Then, as far as I'm concerned, if it's pork based and it's got salt in it, it's fucking bacon.
yeah, fair enough. If that is the criteria you have, it is bacon then.
Is it
But it's
like,
very.
is it rations or is it like,
What do you mean by rations?
or it could be backed bacon, I don't know. Okay,
Oh,
so there's
uh,
there's two different types of. I'm gonna give you some more British education while I'm here. In brackets, more British education times two. Uh, so in Britain, we have two cuts of bacon. So you can have bacon rashers, which is also referred to as streaky bacon, which is normally used mostly like, I mean, we use it here, but it tends to be more like a thinner, fattier type of bacon because it's got more fat content as well as meat. Like the fat is in between all the meat. Whereas if you have back bacon, you tend to have like almost like medallion shaped pieces of the meat with like a strip of fat along the top that holds it all together, which is what we tend to have here because you've got more of the actual like meat of bacon rather than just the fat. But you can have that smoked and unsmoked. So if you have it unsmoked, it still has a salty taste to it. But if you want more of like a stronger aroma and a more of a salty, almost like wood effect to it, you would have the smoked one because it goes into a smoker, which is then you use like wood to obviously smoke the bacon.
yeah.
So
So I'm gonna give it to you because it comes from the same kind of pork loin as back bacon.
okay.
The reason it's called pea meal bacon is ages past. It used to be like so it was rolled in like dried crushed up pea meal. Now it's like a cornmeal wrap that's around it, uh, and it's stored like that. And then like you slice it off and you fry it in a frying pan and you serve it like it's bacon or put it on a sandwich. Pea meal bacon, sometimes referred
Oh.
to. Yeah, it's a neat one. Uh, How do I pronounce this one? Uh, what kind of food do you think of when you think of ploys?
How is it spelled?
Ployes.
Ploys.
Ploys.
Is it a meat or vegetable?
Nope.
It's neither.
Man, we're an unhealthy people.
I was about to say,
None of
Jesus
these.
Christ.
Well, I had all of the other. You guys took all the good names for the meats and the vegetables. Damn it!
You
I had to
gotta,
pick
you
ones that
gotta
you
come
weren't gonna
over here
know.
and start trying some British shit, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring a pile of ploys with me.
Get a list on your phone of what you want to eat, and we'll start taking you places.
Just gonna say food. That's my list.
Okay, is it like a sweet thing again, or is it like a savory snack? Because savory snacks can also be unhealthy.
I think it itself isn't necessarily sweet,
Okay.
but when you think of it, when you think of it or like you serve it, it probably like ends up having like sweetness to it when you think about it, but like it itself I don't think is sweet.
Is it seen as a sweet though, and not like as a savory snack?
Yeah, it wouldn't be called savory.
Okay. Is it more? Is it candy based?
Not candy based.
Is it like a jerky thing?
No, not a jerky thing.
Then I don't know. Because like when I think of like sweet stuff, it's a case of like it's either like sponge related, like hard candy sweets, jelly sweets or soft candy, marshmallows, that kind of thing, or
Mhm.
biscuits. And if it's none of those, then it's not a fucking sweet.
Fair. Uh, I'll give it to you. This one is a buckwheat like flatbread, like a pancake almost kind of thing.
Oh.
So like a lot of time like it's topped with like syrup, butter, like things that would make it like you'd kind of relate it to sweetness, but like it itself, a
I'm gonna
buckwheat
say
pancake isn't
I
quite.
would class that as a cracker.
Oh, fair enough.
No,
That's
just from the way you've described it, it sounds more like a cracker that
I'm
you
going to
can then
send you
put
an image.
toppings on.
It's
Because there's nothing to say you can't have like because we can you can have crackers here and make them sweet. So basically sometimes if I want like for example if I'm just like I really crave a cheesecake and I don't really think I should buy a cheesecake, you can get a digestive biscuit, get some
Mhm.
soft cheese and put some soft cheese on the top. Then you can get some jam or lemon curd and put that on top, and boom, you've got a mini cheesecake. You just eat it.
This one's more like a pancake. I sent you a picture to kind of show you what it looks like.
Oh, so they
Yeah,
just look like flat crumpets. Do you
I
know what
guess that's
do you know what a crumpet
I
is?
I know what
When
a
I said that.
crumpet is. Oh my god. I know what a crumpet is. Oh my god.
I know what a crumpet is, God.
I've seen Disney's The Great Mouse Detective. I know what a crumpet is. It's kind of like that, but mostly like they're a little more like airy and doughy, I think, than a crumpet, if that makes sense. As you can tell by like the 2 billion holes in this one.
Hmm.
Last food, I found this one here and I thought it was very funny. Uh, Boudin Noir. What kind of food do you think that is? From the good people over in Quebec.
Okay, is that sweet or savory?
I would say it's savory.
Okay, is it more like a meal or a snack?
Probably more of something you would have as part of a meal.
So it's a side dish.
No. I wouldn't say it is a side dish.
So you wouldn't have it with a meal.
No, you would. Like it is.
So like side dishes in like you would eat it with your main meal.
It is probably the main meal in my opinion, depending on how you feel about it. But like I would say that it's a protein. It's probably the main portion then. It is the centerpiece.
It is. Is it meat?
Yeah.
Now the question is what?
Right? I mean, you could just start yelling animal names.
I was about to say that's the thing, but like I don't think it's going to be conventional though.
What do you think we eat over here? It's not conventional. Babies. No. We stopped doing that. Beavers. I told you we stopped doing that.
No, I was thinking more to do with the fact of like I don't think it's going to be like the really obvious one like chicken or like pork or cow.
No, it's one of those.
Okay, so is it chicken?
Yes. Oh, sorry, no, not chicken.
No.
I thought you were going to say the one I thought you were going to say right away. It's
is
not
it
chicken.
pork?
It's pork.
Okay. Does it tend to be a joint or is it like sliced pork?
It is not sliced.
So
it's not joint. It's a little more processed than that.
Is it a sausage?
It is a sausage.
Let me guess. Is it like, is it got flavorings in it? Because we'll sometimes have like pork and apple sausages. Is it something like that?
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, it's got like onions and herbs in it, and it's usually like best enjoyed fried. I feel like you're not gonna get this one, so like you're so close anyway. Like it's a sausage, it's a pork based sausage.
Mm-hmm.
It's a blood sausage.
Right.
It is made with pork's blood, pork, and seasoned with onion, like usually with like onions and herbs, and is a sausage fried up.
Okay.
Yeah. See, not so different, you and I.
I mean, you are talking to the person that's eaten pigeon, so.
Hasn't everyone?
No. Some people are repulsed by the thought, but it tastes like chicken.
Yeah, it's a poultry. It's gonna taste like chicken. I'm not here to argue about what qualifies as like appropriate food. There's one other food that it came to me. Yeah, okay. No, I'm not gonna go with that one because that once again, it's not from here. We just stole it from you.
Okay.
It was one just called like head cheese.
Head cheese?
I'm pretty sure you had.
Okay.
Yeah, head cheese. Do you know what head cheese is?
Well, we don't certainly describe it like that. Let me guess, the silence means I need to start asking questions.
I don't know. Do you think you need to start asking questions?
I don't know, is it a cheddar soft cheese? What is it?
It is not it is not a cheese I describe in any like noble or literal sense.
So why the fudge is it called cheese?
I'll go ask the guy who made it. You.
Me? I don't know what it is.
It's from Scotland originally. I just remembered the head cheese that they sell head cheese. I was like, oh yeah, we have head cheese here. Mm.
I've not actually tried any traditional Scottish food properly yet, in all honesty. I only went to the Scottish border, so I would like to go back again.
Do it.
I want to explore more of Scotland.
Explore the world. See the world.
Well, we're supposed to be going to Japan at some point.
At some point.
At some point.
In this economy, my country's on fire right now.
Okay, and mine's slowly sinking into unimaginable debt.
Hell yeah. Things are
Always.
going great.
Things are
Hell yeah.
good so far, guys.
Since this one isn't like a Canadian dish, I'll just like tell you what this one is.
Mm-hmm.
Head cheese is like is a meat jelly or terrin with like made with like it's like a jellied meatloaf more of anything else.
Oh. Why
Yeah,
call it
why?
cheese, though?
Okay, well, does the internet have an answer?
I don't know.
Why is head cheese? Why is head cheese called head cheese? Head cheese, yeah, called head cheese. There we go. It gets named from its ingredients and the way it's made, not because. Thanks, Google AI, useless. It's named for its ingredients and the way it's made, not because of it contains cheese. I know it doesn't have cheese in it. Thanks.
We're just wondering why it's called something that's basically not what it is.
Yeah, I'm not getting an answer. It just is. It just is, Meg. I got nothing for you.
It just is, man. It just is.
Why is the sky blue? And before someone in the comments goes, I know it reflects blue light. Get off my back. Why is the sky blue? Why do the birds sing? Why are we going into unimaginable debt and my country's on fire? Who could say? Truly the mysteries of man of unknowable.
Yep. No one knows.
No one knows. And with that, you have completed the Canadian Trivia Grand Prix.
Woo!
How do you feel? Do you feel more Canadian?
I feel like I'm gonna get a bit more of some of the lingo at least.
Hey, on the right side, if you need to buy something from the store and you don't have any money, like, can I bum a toonie off you?
God damn, I need an extra loony. You got a loony?
That is literally a statement someone will say.
I literally just need a loony, man. Just the one.
And the worst part is the loony's kind of like, as slang has kind of fallen out of favor lately. People do just kind of say, "Can I get $1?" And it's terrible. They're cowards. We got to keep our cultural heritage alive, where we name things after the animals on. Why aren't we calling the nickel the polar bear? Like, come on, it's right there.
I don't know. I think we still hold on to our slang terminologies quite a bit still. So I still hear
We should start calling.
Yeah, I still hear lots of people use the term like, "Oh, it's £2, mate," or "Can I borrow a quid?" Yeah. So things like that. I think sayings and stuff they're trying to keep them. I think it's more to do with obviously because of how close the different counties are, and some counties can have different words for different things. It's very much like everyone's trying to keep their county names alive, and it's just like there's just that many.
That's fair.
In such a small area to try and keep alive. So, but yeah, hopefully.
I do think if Canada should have just kept up the naming conventions, like, oh, a loony is $1, a toonie is $2. The quarter is called the caribou. The dime is called the blue nose. Just naming them after everything on them. The nickel would be the beaver. It'd be great. And the penny would be the maple leaf. We don't do pennies anymore, but they were around. We had them. We at one point had a 50-cent coin. Why did we do away with that? Why we used to be cool?
That sounds more like something you would have adopted from us, to be honest, because we still have 50p's.
Do they still make it? No.
We got pennies, 2 pennies, 5 pennies, 10 pennies, 25 pennies, 50 pennies.
Oh, I like that all of your coins are just pennies and the units of which they are, like, worth.
Yep.
That makes sense. See, ours are called pennies, nickels, quarters, dimes.
And then we just go up to pound. Or quid.
Get pwned.
Get pwned.
Well, thank you for embracing my cultural heritage of 50% of the things I stole from you, 50% of the things we stole from the natives, and 25% that we continuously steal from the United States of America.
No
Our
worries.
new Lord and Saviors, apparently, in the coming future. Who
Oh
knows?
god.
He hasn't said it lately. He
Ah,
hasn't threatened to take us over
ah.
recently. He's mostly just mad at us.
He's probably preoccupied with something else at the moment.
Yeah. Something about Jeffrey Epstein.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Let him be distracted for a bit. Just carry on as normal.
Right? Yeah. We can just avoid, if we can avoid talking about him or talking to him for a while, that'd be great. Like, put him in the corner.
Yeah, and because he is an actual baby, we can leave him in the corner.
Exactly. Like, you give him, like, some bright flashing lights and leave him in the corner. I'll be honest, he's probably just going to be fine.
Give him a mirror with flashing lights that says "You're fantastic" around the side. He'll be fine.
I want one of those. That would be a self-esteem booster. Hell yeah. Wake up in the morning, flip the switch. You're fantastic. Thanks, Magic Mirror. Well, thank you again for learning all the fun stuff.
No, it's been good. Thank you for
And
educating
thank,
me.
not a problem. And thank you, listeners, for tuning in to another episode of the Campus Podcast. If you have, your own, like, cool country trivia, or you happen to be Canadian and have some ideas of, like, things I missed or things that'd be funny, or did I pronounce something wrong? Because that's entirely possible. Let me know in the comments. Thanks again and have a great day. Bye.
Bye, guys.